Today on The Real Life Woodsman, we start off doing a good deed for a friend, moving a 200-pound fireplace up some quirky stairs and bringing the old one back down, and we're already into the money, baby. Next, we're back at the homestead, where the fallers have been called in, and today is the day that the massive 400-plus-year-old old-growth cedar tree is coming down. It's a sad day, but it has to happen. Then we get into some usual firewood shenanigans. He's pulling logs, he's bucking them up, he's filling the truck, he's making a buck. Then it's straight to the free lumber yard, aka the beach, to salvage some logs for Mom's garden bed project. And as you all know, my brother, he's doing that internship at the sawmill. Well, on this episode, Gabe brings the sawmill to the family homestead, and they get into milling this ancient cedar tree that came down. Lots of good wood comes out of this. Lots of good times, funny times, hard times, and it's all coming at you right now, now!
We're back for another episode of The Real Life Woodsman. Today on the menu, I'm going to be moving a fireplace up some sketchy stairs. Let's go check out our job. Welcome to the ranch. Oh, and I want to say thanks to Dorothy for this awesome toque that she knitted me. Cover up my bald head. So here's the mission. Get the stove and the stairs. We're going to be pushing her up there. We've made a little ramp. At least that's my whole life. I'm shimming it with my legs. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
No, I know. This next part,
you want to go.
so then we want to go.
Okay, we're past the first pinch point.
There is two.
I have a rope if we need it.
Oh, it'll be all right.
Watch your back there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Good.
Almost. There you go. You got it.
Okay, good. Okay.
Woo!
Nice.
We did it!
You're a beast, Vaughn. That's why we called you.
That was the easy part.
Hi, Molly.
And you can pull that.
What's your butt?
Pull that.
Watch out, Molly.
That.
If it gets away on you, you're going to be puree.
Well,
If you're under
I
it.
think you want to get out of that little pinch point there. Right, you got it?
Yep.
And then we tip it on it this way. Yep.
Stairs are done.
That's a beast.
I think that one was 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Much heavier, yeah.
And just like that, got a well-earned $100.
Okay, at the other end. Should be a problem with
Yeah, no, I'll be fine.
it? Make sure we get the door and stuff.
That wasn't even that bad. The old, what do you call this place?
The typewriter graveyard?
The typewriter graveyard. Interesting. We'll take you to the old doll graveyard next. There's more. Another bonus for completing this job, I was just given this expanding disc grinder from Sofka. I can't wait to set that up. And she also gave me this piece of jade. Look at the quality. You can see the light coming through it. That is exciting. I can't wait to work with that. Woo! Roo-doo-doo-doo-doo! Well, big day on the property today. The old growth cedar's coming down, the biggest tree on our property. It's had a bit of a lean towards Nolan's house, and he's just uncomfortable with it. It's hanging over top of his cars, and the lean seems to be growing and it's dying, so they're taking it down today. It's hidden behind that tree right there. It sticks way up. Apparently, some of my parents' friends, they fly, and they said that the helicopter pilots who are flying over used it for navigation. It's so big. That's just what we heard anyways. I'm gonna keep Molly in the truck for now. I'm gonna walk over there. They got the driveway all blocked off, so I don't know how I'm gonna get in there right now. There's the tree there. The branches are coming down. We still got a long way to go up there. It is crazy watching this guy work. I got so much respect for people that use their chainsaw up in a tree.
I don't know if it's the music or just the fact that I've been looking at this tree for my whole entire life, but something about this just makes me shed a tear.
I said that looks like it could be milled, that top part.
I'm just checking out the top of the tree that fell and it looks millable. You can kind of see the end of the log here. We were expecting a bunch of rot, but it actually looks really good.
You know, with the way the world is these days, just how busy everybody is, the pressure, the stress, I think everybody should just take a look at Molly. Look how carefree she is. Let's all just take a lesson from her to just chill out, relax, and enjoy the ride.
The sun is bright. We're so lucky on the coast here with this warm winter weather. It's just so mild here. Well, there comes a time in this documentary when the videos start coming out and I get to see the reviews and the comments from everyone. And that time is now. It's exciting. I'm getting some really good, positive feedback. Everyone's saying really nice things, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to continue doing this. I wanted to see how the first couple edits kind of worked out, and I love the way that Jeremy's putting together. I feel like my footage is kind of like dry, like I just filmed the events, and I just want to say thank you to Jeremy because he does like the narrations and makes it all come together. So thank you to my brother Jeremy from Jeremy Does Things for making this all happen for you guys. I couldn't really do it without him. I'm just gonna grab my phone. I actually was gonna bring my phone down to the beach and read some of the comments. Okay, this is funny. I'm just bringing out my phone so I can bring up the comment section, and I get this message from my friend Blake Jordan, who I used to go to school with. He's like, "Hey buds, hope you're well. Love the YouTube's on right now." Just old friend reaching out. I haven't heard from him in like 10 years. Love you, buddy. Here, this one's from Kelt. He's one of our buds. "Hey guys, fantastic video. So much packed in. Looking forward to seeing you." I got cracks in my phone, it's hard to see. "Hope your mother's okay and mending up well. Your solstice celebration was lovely. Your family looks so happy together." The fungus cards, like, it's just nice that people are appreciating some of our family stuff. Here's someone that they said, "The blueberry salad and the spring rolls are making my mouth water. I'm really enjoying your videos, so keep them coming." It's just awesome, like, hearing nice things back from everyone. It's inspiring for me, and it just gives me the power. Jeremy gave me this tripod, so you might notice the production value is going up. The camera's not gonna be shaking everywhere so much. So let's get back to work. I'm just on my lunch break at the beach here. I didn't find any cool rocks. Maybe I'll try to sneak one in real quick. There's a cool rock. It's just granite, but look at where it gets to look at. What a good year it is. 2025 is off to a good start. I totally thought I'd be frozen out by now, but We're just getting this nice weather. It dropped down below 0 last night. Pretty cold day today. Just awesome to be out here. I'm gonna get the choker cable loaded up, head back home, and try to think about coming out for a second load today, just to make hay while the sun shines. I decided to come down to the beach today to scrounge up some driftwood for a trellis that I'm working on in the garden beds that I built. As usual, the lumber store is stocked and ready for us. So I'm scouting for wood here, and I can't help but look at me some rocks. This one is limestone, I think, but it's got chiastolite crystals in it. Really big rock. I like this one because it's cedar. If I can get this one out, that's gonna be a lot of material. Get the shot. I got the small half of it in front of me. Oh, brutal. I just sharpened up my saw because I found some kind of burl down here. I think it's bird's eye maple, but I won't really know until I have someone who knows more than me identify it. Let's check it out. Ooh. Kind of disappointing. All the fun stuff is all just around the edge right there, and then it's all boring wood in here and just a little bit more of the burl around the edge. Maybe I'll be able to use these pieces. I don't know. I'll bring it all home.
The next day. If we catch a copyright on this, you're dead. It's just the money shot. I couldn't help it.
Copyright warning. Here at the beach for a morning interview. Part 3 just came out today, and just more overwhelming support from everyone. I did ask you guys for some like critical stuff, like, you know, what am I doing wrong, or what do you want to see more or less of? Everyone was just like, more, this is great. So thank you, everybody. Not entirely helpful though, just kidding. How am I feeling today? I'm still a little annoyed from yesterday. I don't know if this is gonna make it on there, and I don't really even care, but I was working on the trellis and Mom's kind of rushing me along to finish this bed. It's like January 15th or something, and there's no rush right now. There's no gardening to be done, but she wants to start amending the soil that doesn't even exist yet because the bed isn't built, and I get it, but lay off, Mom. Anyways, I just found this flower stone at the beach. Let's see if the camera's picking it up. There it is. And I bent over to pick it up, and right beside it, look at this. Crazy flower stone, way bigger. Isn't that beautiful? Would you look at that? Not one, but 2 pieces of beach glass right beside each other where I found them. Could even be from the same bottle, maybe. I'm gonna be sore later. Quite the hike back to the truck too. Come on, Molly! Oh, she's a heavy one. Almost biffed her. Almost back at the truck now. Oh, that took everything I had. Come on, dog.
Vaughn, you're a good man for helping Mom. Thanks for always being there for helping out Mom.
came out, we had a little lunch break there. She says, not good enough, we need higher. So put a second story on this bed. I'm pretty happy with that. I wish that top rail right there wasn't bent though. It's just the wood that I had. I could have gone back to the beach, but it'll have to do. We'll probably end up fixing this bed up in another 5 years or so. Look at this. Another perfect day out here in Wonderland. I'm back at it, working on the trellis. Got the bed done yesterday, and I think I like pinched a nerve in my back or something, and having some stomach issues too, but sitting on the couch wasn't doing it for me. Just gonna come out here and tough it out for a few hours, and who knows, might even work that pinched back out. Usually after work I feel better than I did like when I go in sometimes when I'm not feeling good. This is so nice out today. I gotta make sure not to just blindly drop these logs. I actually dropped one on Molly 2 days ago. I hit her in the back paw. Luckily didn't do any damage, but she wasn't putting any weight on it for a minute, and I was like, oh my god, I broke her leg. Heart sinks. Just like, what have I done? Carelessly dropping logs without looking where they're going, so definitely won't be doing that again. Today's mission, 2 posts. Straight up and down trellis. And it's gonna have vertical so you can walk underneath, and then 2 more posts. Maybe I'm not explaining this very well. It's a trellis that kind of goes up, flat, down. Okay, let's see if this is gonna fit first try or not. Ah, that's gonna work nicely. Well, that's kind of how far I've gotten today. My back's still pretty sore. Down here at the beach, collected some rocks. It's Christina's day off. Hi. I can't believe you didn't notice yet.
Didn't notice what?
Anything different?
What do you mean?
Okay, so you know me, I'm not very good at reading instructions. Yesterday I was messing around for the first time with some beard dye, and it says to put a little bit on for 24 hours and see if you have any like skin irritation. I'm like, I don't have time for that. So
I'm crying.
so I put it on for like 24 hours, like in all these white patches down there, and about an hour later I go to like read more of the instructions, and it says wash out after 5 minutes. And so my beard is like black where it used to be white. It's kind of hard to see from a distance. It actually kind of looks better, but when you're up close, whew, looks like the world's worst beard dye job. How do you feel about this? It looks so dumb, doesn't it? I was just playing video games and I kind of brushed her in there and I went and sat on the couch. I checked after.
When you went to the pharmacy yesterday. Why didn't you buy Advil at the store?
No, my mom didn't notice the beard. Nobody noticed. If you know Christina, you know she's just joking though.
I'm not joking today.
You're not joking. Ooh.
What is this? It's still white, by the way, too.
I'm learning.
I'm learning.
I didn't have like someone do it for me. I was doing it myself. Look at this one, it's hollow. I could make like a planter out of it or something. I say to Christina, what should I do with it? She says, nothing, leave it where it is. Looks like old Blackbeard's back in the doghouse. We're just defrosting our vehicles. Okay, it's day 5 mailing with Gabe. My most important day yet. We've got the big cedar down in the yard and I've drawn up my sauna plans and I got my list and the pressure's on. I'm actually feeling it. I was having trouble sleeping last night because Gabe says he's gonna hand over the keys and I'm gonna be milling my own wood. And it was all fine and dandy chopping up those spalted alder logs because that was just like bonus wood. But with this cedar, I take it very seriously because we don't have more of it and I need to get the wood out of it. So this is like a must perform properly job and I'm not just gonna be able to take random widths. So I'll be using the pattern design on the mill. That's like one of the settings which I don't understand yet and that's what's kind of given me the fear. He's gonna show me though. I'm just gonna have to take my time before he walks away and make sure that I understand it, which I didn't before. I was just pretending to. Oh, it's gonna be a nice day. Okay, I'm at the mill, got my chainsaw all sharpened up. Just waiting for Gabe to show up. What we're doing today is breaking this cedar down and Gabe's gonna show me how to run the mill. I don't know if we're gonna be working on this piece, but you can see all the cracks here. So we're gonna stick wedges in there and kind of break these pieces off and then we'll hand transport those over to the mill. Not quite sure where we'll split that one. Maybe that whole piece will come off. It'll be pretty fun to see how it all works today. And by the end of the day, I'm gonna be an expert. Maybe by the end of the job, I'll be proficient at milling my own wood. We'll see. I did scribble down this list. This is all the cedar wood that I want, and that's gonna get us to finished floor. Actually, the walls are in there too. And this is our design. We got the fireplace, a door, an 8x8 little cabin with a 3-foot deck. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with the roof yet. I'm gonna wait till I see where it sits and then I'll adjust accordingly for the ceiling. Corner wall and then a post there in the corner, and I drew the ceiling sloping away from the main front, and the windows will just fit whatever windows we can find in there. Okay, I got an idea, so look out world. Got the choker cable hooked on and I'm gonna try to rip one of these sections off with the truck. Who knows what's gonna happen? Gabe's not here to advise me, but I think I know what I'm doing. She didn't split. We're blocking the mill right now. Working with this little level. What's this? Okay, I'm on wedge duty. I have zero instruction and, you know, just a little know-how. I found a crack down there, stuck a few wedges in here. I'm gonna try to continue this crack right across this way. That was actually easier than I thought it would be. There you have it. I've successfully wedged my first piece off the log. Try for another one. I'm feeling ambitious. Well, you can see after about half an hour of splitting, I've already got this tree busted right up. I wasn't a believer of the wedging. Like at first I thought just get like a crane and like put the log on the mill and start milling it down, but no, wedges are totally the way to go if you're running a small business like this. And just came to the job this morning with an open mind, like I'm gonna learn some new stuff. And that's what's happening. I'm loving it. Thank you. It's really nice having Peter here. The mill is a wood miser, but ultimately Peter's like the wood miser. Gabe's really good at what he does, but Peter's kind of the boss.
Yeah.
We're just discussing how to get the most out of this piece of wood now. But check out the wood that we got so far. It's the start of something new. We're back after a little lunch break there. I used my truck to pull like this big Mondo log. Oops, I'm kind of going the wrong way because I'm doing too many things at once. Whopper. We're gonna get a bunch of wood out of that one. Day 2 milling for the sauna build, and we're having a productive day.
Smooth as silk. Ah, it's working. Nailed it.
That's for the win, he knew it. Using the hydraulics to break up the logs. I'm filming right now because it's kind of that point where you come to a crossroads and you have to make a decision. So we have a 35-foot log here and we got to get it to the mill. So I have to make it into some lengths. We could do 8-foot lengths plus a few inches. 11-foot 6 is another one. Unfortunately, I asked Peter and he recommended like 16 or 17 feet. Or no, 17 and 18, which makes 35. But I don't really want those lengths. I'm gonna go for one of the lengths that I want. But is it gonna turn out to be the wrong, is it gonna turn out to be the wrong idea? Am I gonna f it up? I'm gonna go with 8'6" because I'm gonna take it off this big edge over here, and I don't want it to be like super long and big. That's what she said. Do.
Let's party.
think that's a pretty good start. I got all those logs broken up and it's starting to get dark out here now. It's dinner time. We'll get back at her again soon. Do.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Collins from Jeremy Does Things, a channel where I explore the outdoors so you don't have to, or even better, so it inspires you to.